now, or do you
Oh
want to do
no!
the recap now?
He's hot and good with his hands.
We're always wet and ready. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rose Brothers D&D podcast.
Podcast.
I'm Rose.
Well, all right.
I'm Jim.
Live stream.
I'm
That's
Bob.
Brooker.
It's great.
That's Albies.
And I'm
Yeah.
unsubscribing.
We have a few bits of updates to give out here. Rue,
Scott
if you
doesn't
would.
start it. Updates? I was just laughing at Scott trying to figure out how to wear headphones. It's like he's never worn them before.
No, I don't know what to do with my hair. Usually I could just put it back and it's all good, but
Oh, goodness.
I'm trying to figure it out,
Well.
okay?
But
Well-
did you want me to do a recap, or what do you want me?
No, going through updates, what we got, any news going on with the channel, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, we already talked about all that, brother.
Say it again.
That
was it.
Hi everyone. Basically, we are now Twitch affiliates, so feel free to give us a sub, drop that. So we look forward to really being able to grow the channel, and we thank you for your support. And
Hit that bell icon.
Hey, remember,
Be the very first to
better.
subscribe. Be the first to subscribe.
if you have Amazon Prime, you have one free sub every month. I know a lot of people use it for some of their big streamers and whatnot, but we would appreciate it if you helped out the little streamers like us. And hey, it's free. You get one
Who
free
you
one
call
a
them
month.
Moodle?
We're just glad you're here,
Calm
gamers.
dinner. Indeed. Little bit of update outside of that. On May, what was that be? The weekend of May 1st and the weekend after that. Where's it at? Pull up my calendar. So Sunday the 3rd and Sunday the 10th. Your wonderful DM here is going to be away on a road trip to Oregon. So
Sadness.
these fine gentlemen will be entertaining you with either one-shots or gaming streams, whatever, something. We will not leave you high and dry, I hope. Maybe we will. I don't know. It can happen. But nonetheless,
Yep. Nobody leaves us dry. Yeah.
Wow.
Wet and ready.
Wet.
Yes, but I will
Oh.
be. I'll be back on Sunday the 17th to resume the fun escapades that we have going on here of next month.
What?
This whole month I'll be here, but next month I'll be gone for a couple weeks.
I'll actually be gone next Tuesday. I'll be in Costa Rica. So.
Oh,
Dang.
Wow.
That's wild.
This is just like when my dad left.
dude, he just hasn't found the right milk. Okay.
There's a lot of milks out there. A lot of good and bad ones.
2%, 1%, 1.2%.
Hey, drop down in chat if you're a whole milk drinker or if you're a water drinker, because that's what all the rest of the milks are.
All right.
What?
If it ain't
know, but I think I
whole,
like
it
it.
ain't milk, boy.
Any other updates?
What kind of milk is your favorite?
Dude, whole
Straight
milk.
from the tap, probably.
Straight
Yeah,
from the
like
teeth.
what?
I think he likes it warmed up like a little Walter Frey.
Oh, yeah.
What animal do you like the best?
What animal?
People. Man.
People. I honestly,
Like man
call me
milk?
crazy. I don't think goat's milk is that nasty.
When have you drank goat's milk?
I've had goat's milk before. Yes.
Okay, Nord.
Bro's been
You tell me
drinking that.
you're
fermented
gonna
milk.
rather
That
drink
brings us
goat's
to
milk
our
than-
first sponsor, NordVPN.
If
Coincidentally
Shout out
enough,
to
I
our
had,
first sponsor, breast milk.
coming from a titty near you. Yeah. Well,
Check.
Anyway.
We'll edit that out.
Chat, go ahead
We
and
just
put
lost
your
our
favorite milk.
monetization.
Yeah, I say that.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We really appreciate
great
you
one.
watching.
Goodbye.
Twitch
We'll
is gonna
see you
come
guys
ban
next
us
week.
here in a
Yeah,
minute.
Hey, this
thank
was all
you for supporting
educational.
the channel. We're stepping away.
Monetized and banned, all on the same day. It's great. All right. With all that out of the way, gentlemen, let's play some D&D. So,
Do the epic music.
we'll get an intro someday. It's not in the budget yet.
Yeah, all
So-
the epic things we've done, like killed imps.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
We don't have enough. We don't have enough.
Chummy C, thanks for the prime sub.
Oh, look at
Wow!
that. What a guy.
Holy shit!
Subscribe. That was the very first subscriber. Chummy C.
No. Everybody's
He
log tanning
now holds
anthem.
it forever.
He
Forever.
just wanted to be first.
Hype train!
Oh my
Who
god.
started that hype train?
I don't know how this works.
Lynn
It's
Measers,
time.
thanks for the prime
Oh.
sub.
I do have a
was
confession.
rigged.
Lane gave me the idea. I took it from him. Stole it. But look,
Damn.
the heroes of ancient history are not the actual heroes. It's just who gets told in the stories, right?
Yeah.
And Chummy C,
Chummy Z was the
you can write a
first
story
sub-
about Chummy C.
Damn. Well then. Last we left off, the yet to be named group, come up with that later, of ne'er-do-well loot goblins, were running around the camp and found themselves an artificer by the name of Boric, who informed them that the Lavaris stone that came from Kaz's very much destroyed, very much burning airship, skyship, was not so much broken, but the magic inside was muted. Along with what they found out were other enchanted items that people possessed here in Ashmarsh. So after their conversation with Boric, they convinced him that their best course of action would be to go back into town, retrieve whatever they could from the skyship, and then go to the broken down barracks and hopefully find a Lavaris stone somewhere buried within. He gave them his seal of approval to take it to Prince Thoric, whom they traveled to next, and through conversation with him and a rousing, convincing speech, Prince Thoric was able to convince Kaz to give up on his ambitions to go back into town and loot the place dry. Instead of going back into town and having a really cool battle map to fight on, they decided to instead go directly into the Iron Crawler with the rest of the civilians and guard them on their trip to the dwarven capital of Dor Farum. Doing so, Prince Thoric promised that a Lavaris stone would be provided to the group upon their arrival and upon speaking to the king and informing him of the events that transpired here at the Doom Shroud and of the barrier that has fallen. After this conversation with the prince, the group departed his tent, and Silas and Kaz were reunited with a couple of their own companions in the medical tent. That being... Oh my gosh, what the heck's their name? Sir Garrick and Krax, that was his name, I think. I can't even remember my own NPC's names. Regardless,
Welcome to D&D.
I know it's great.
The DM curse where you forget to write down the name and then you don't remember it.
Or it's lost in
Or
the
you write it
notes.
down and you just forget anyway.
Yeah, it's
That-
lost in the
yeah.
notes somewhere. Nonetheless, Grashk. There it is. Found it. Grashk was
Nice.
still alive after his bout with the Bone Devil atop the sky ship, and Sir Garrick seemingly carried him out of the mouth of hell that was Ashmarsh and brought him out into the tent, where Silas performed his own little bit of magic, healing some of Grashk's most grievous wounds, occurring a life debt that maybe he'll cash in someday. After a few words were exchanged between Garrick and Silas and Kaz and Grashk, they left the tent, reuniting with their companions outside, and began to prepare themselves to board the Iron Crawler, which was stationed at the garrison of the Durazan army that was just north of the town proper. So, as you all gather in the queue leading outside of the camp, you look back and you see a familiar Goliath walking towards you.
Hey, there you guys are. Where did you go?
We were speaking
Uh,
with the prince.
What do you mean you were meeting with the prince?
We were trying to head back into town to be able to get some of Kaz's things and potentially see what became of his ship. But the prince has personally tasked us with protecting the outgoing refugees.
Kirigar is like face palms and is rubbing his temples. You were going to go back into town. What in all of Terus would possess you to go back into a hellscape? What could possibly have been on that ship that was so important?
There were fallen brethren in the city that we sought to find. We figured
I'm sorry
we could
if you lost somebody, but everybody in that whole city lost somebody.
read. But we thought that we could salvage the ship and therefore save many more lives.
Kaz, I'm sorry, but when I saw the ship go down, I'm pretty sure it was on fire. It's mostly ashes. When you crashed behind us, there wasn't a whole lot of ship left.
That ship is made of harder stuff than you may think. A little fire could not stop her.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Well,
sorry I disappeared. Been trying to find...
Thing iron crawlers can't burn.
I guess we're gonna find out. Is that what that giant rumbling was earlier?
What exactly is an iron crawler? I've never heard of one of these.
No, I'm not a dwarf, so I have no idea.
Anyone who would like to venture a guess, you can make a history check.
Sounds like
I
fun.
would have no idea. I'm not even gonna attempt.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Surprisingly, Odysseus, as you're kind of having this conversation about the iron crawler and what it could be, you suddenly have a thought pop into your head of, oh, I remember reading about these dwarven contraptions and seeing the name iron crawler in the text. As described in the text, they are these very large railed vehicles that travel along the stretches of Durazan. They are fitted with drills at the front of the, what is that? Not the caboose. The front cart. The engine. They're fitted at the front of the engines, and as they travel, so as they make rails across Durazan, these drills, if they come up to obstacles, debris, mountains even, they use these drills on the front of these engines that drive through the rock and debris. They are called iron crawlers for the fact that they are outfitted with these long mechanical legs on the sides of the carts that when not riding the tracks or when they're carving the way for new tracks, they act as braces as well as being able to continue moving and drilling beyond where rails have already been placed.
And what powers these things?
They are powered by
Imagination.
no, they're
Giant hamsters on giant wheels.
There's hundreds of dwarves underneath, carrying it above their heads.
That's a Flintstone car.
There are a handful of magical enchantments, but for the most part, they are coal-powered engines. So,
Oh.
The industrial age.
Oh. Yeah, Odysseus he just with his arms behind his back still just casually tells you guys that he knows exactly what an iron crawler is. With no context.
doesn't actually say anything else. Just no context.
Wonderful.
Can't
Well,
wait
this
to take a
sounds
ride
like
on one.
this sounds like a mighty fine piece of engineering. I'm awfully inclined to see this thing, and I'm sure it'll be an interesting experience.
Indeed, it seems Undarin has blessed me with one of the miracles of this world that I wanted to see in my travels.
Lucky us, I guess.
Uh,
What did,
Karagar,
what
where did you say you were?
I've been searching for some member of the Arcanum. I'm not finding any in the entire camp.
Are you yourself a student of the Arcanum?
You could say that, yes.
Hmm.
Just a novice. I've only been at my academy for a couple of years, but that's more than many of the people around.
I imagine you have learned a great wealth of knowledge from them in your time. I just hope you take experiences from the world and not from the books and lectures of those who have a message to send.
Oh, I have a feeling you and I are going to have a lot to talk about, friend. I'll clap you on the shoulder.
Oh, yes, indeed. And we have a long ride to do it.
Yeah. Did you guys really meet the prince, or are you just pulling my leg?
No, we met the prince and his generals. We specifically talked about you as well, and he had questions. And if I remember correctly, you had been studying or possibly looking into you might have some insight on why the protection barrier fell. And I did mention that to the prince. So do not be surprised if somebody stops you and inquires of that, because it was my understanding that you had some insight.
Maybe. If he wants a word, I'll sure give it to him, but without anyone from the Arcanum here, I don't know if it's going to mean much to anybody in the camp. The
Well-
prince is a prince, though. If he wants to talk, I can't say no.
Yes, yes. In the meantime, should we make our way to the departure point? I'm sure they will have supplies ready and possibly even might give us positions to help out.
Real quick, do any of you fine men happen to possess any magical items? Something enchanted that's not working quite like it normally would.
Well, now that you mention it, I was taking a look at my spear, and seemed like it was having some issues. And I'll show him the lightning spear, or the javelin, kind of thing. And it is the state it is currently in.
So, Karagar, you see that this javelin spear, that as you look at it, do you tell him that it's a lightning javelin?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you look at this so-called lightning javelin,
Gwendolyn.
the magic that you would, the magical lightning that you would think would be arcing across it, appears to be more like subdued, and instead of these arcs of lightning, you see only like these little sparks, like if you're putting two little wires together that are just kind of sparking across the blade.
Interesting.
You know, I think
haven't-
it's a little nervous. It usually doesn't do this.
Performance
Reason
anxiety. It's common.
Happens to 1 in 5 javelins, I hear. I'll hand it
Things
back to you.
Never had another man grab his javelin shaft.
All right.
I'll be very interested to see if this dampening effect fades with time or distance. Though I guess in our case it'll probably be both. I hope.
Well, I'm
it's-
hoping it's the latter.
Yeah.
I'm
The
pretty
prince
sure
and his men
there's
have an
a
awfully hard time holding back hell if none of their magical equipment is working.
we also have Kaz's Varstone that isn't working as well, and was kind of the whole point. We were trying to seek out an artificer.
An artificer. Wait a
um,
minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me you were going to go back into the city for a fucking Lavaris stone?
No, we have the Lavara Stone. We were going to go back into the city for the ship.
The Forest Stone wasn't working. So yes, we were going to go there and see if we could find one that was working.
I was simply going to help them out. I wasn't going along. I wasn't going to sail
Karragar-
away.
Karragar's just standing there stroking his shit. He's just stroking his
Lotion.
beard. He's massaging his
Lotion on my
temples.
chin. Just
Gosh.
stroking my chin.
Look, Karragar, not all of us fear those demons.
Well, you should. I wouldn't be hanging around you guys if I knew you were so keen on killing yourselves.
Karragar means well, Kaz, with Thorn and Silas, but he is a product of a university that has taught him to fear the demonic forces, not take them head on.
I'm sorry, did you see the devils that were perched all around us before the army showed up? Do you think any
I
of us
did.
would have survived more than 20 seconds?
You know, now that you bring that up, I do have something to say. And Odysseus still has his arms behind his back, and you watch, he kneels down like super low to the ground, almost impossibly, but he has full control of every fiber of his monk body. He'll look at your crab, I can't remember his name, and he goes, "Hey, next time your master has a crazy idea like the one on the bridge, why don't you give him a clout in the ankle for us, And because I'm a Triton, he can understand me.
Oh,
You see Kelp look up at you and kind of snap both of his little pincers. Do you understand him as well?
Not quite, not perfectly. Let me find the wordage. It's not quite awesome. Not quite perfect. Features and traits. So I can communicate simple ideas to any beast, plant, elemental, monstrosity with the swimming speed. They can understand my words, but I cannot understand them in return.
So
But he could nod his head.
Yes. So
Universal
Kelp
sign of, yeah.
Kelp looks up at you and kind of snaps both of his claws and kind of does like a blink twice, nod at you as if in understanding.
He starts doing the crab rave.
Well, I'm fairly certain he said yes.
Oh, Odysseus, and I'll pat you on the shoulder. That's the noise he makes when he's calling someone a fucking idiot. And then I'll pick a kelp up and I'll put him on my shoulder. Anyone know where this iron crawler's at? I think I want to get out of here.
I think it's that way, and I'll point to the like hundreds of people like jogging and like running away, trying to get
Migrating
like
in a
first
direction.
class seats.
I think it's time to get on that boat.
As we start walking, I'm going to sign to Kanak Bup, and I'm going to be like, was he really talking to that crab? Quite odd, if you ask me. And I'm talking
I'm
about...
gonna sign to Kaz and say, "Are you really talking to that monkey?"
You know sign language?
Yes!
That's awesome.
Kanak is gonna look at you, Kaz, and just kind of do a sign of like I don't know, and then he's gonna look at you, Silas, like, and just be like,
Yes, it's not me who gets mogged by the freaking summon. It's not me.
And then he turns and looks at Uthorn and just gives him a stare.
Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you! I'll kill you and your entire bloodline, boy!
Not again. Not again.
I'll destroy the monkey species off the face of this earth.
Aw. Are you?
Let me roll something for Kanak Bup to see.
Hey, as your little friend there has some
that's
he
the
has
wrong
some teeth
number.
on him.
I'll even roll it. Yeah.
Fast fella.
Hey Scott, Kanak Bup's bigger than you are.
No, we had canonically already determined that, didn't we?
What?
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
what do you mean bigger than you are?
We rolled
Karragar,
a D12.
roll a D12.
for everyone.
Karragar, roll the D12, boy.
Oh,
D4,
no.
and it's still big.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Four
Connect
for the
buff?
monkey.
What did Connect buff roll?
You rolled a
A two.
D4.
Oh, okay.
He's packing for a little. I imagine he's like a little capuchin monkey. Roo.
Yeah, you know, like Apu in
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I'd say he's
Okay.
He's Mortimer from the Madagascar.
Oh God.
I'm rolling a D100 for Kelp.
He got
What?
a 4.
D100 for kelp. What?
Got a 4.
Hey, there's an
That's
ass.
that's Plonked Links.
Yep.
Damn. Oh my God.
That's crab life cycle.
I gotta.
I think
I
the
just
two
thought-
should actually stand for 20% of his body mass.
Karragar is doing everything except rolling a
Oh
D12.
Here's your D12.
You know, do you guys remember Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
Yes.
Dude, if someone had a plank as
Ew.
their like friend and they talked to their
Oh my
plank,
gosh.
that would be wild.
Yes.
I can't. Was Plank the one? He was the.
You know the weird kid?
Was it the like
They're all kind of weird.
full headgear?
Oh.
I think you just described
it was
all
the-
of Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
It was the
It was like the
the
It was the
bald
weird one with
guy.
the
Ralph, wasn't it?
They were
it was like
No,
the guy who was like
Yeah, it wasn't
homeschooled
even
and left the
bald.
farm. He was homeschooled and
Oh yeah, that's right. Ralph was the. Ed.
Well, of course,
Ed
the
boy.
plank was bald and didn't have any hair.
I don't remember that kid's name.
Oh, Ed boy.
Anyway.
Wow, this
was
this on crawler is certainly impressive, isn't it?
Well, you might say that when you arrive, but for right now, you all
Wow. DM's railroading.
well, technically, literally, you're gonna be railroaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of shit going on during that ad on my screen, so that was
By
great.
the way, we were talking about Ed, Ed, and Eddie in character. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
A strange play that you all seem to
Do you-
recollect from your youth.
Do you remember that one play?
Many doors, Ed boy.
Ed and Eddie.
Edith the deity.
So as you all speak of this play from as you walk through with the line of people, it takes
Odysseus
It
has never
takes-
seen the play.
It takes some time. Eventually, you get to the garrison where this iron crawler is supposed to be, and the Durzan soldiers lead you through the garrison, up some hallways, and or through some hallways, up some stairs, until eventually you come out onto this platform on the outside of the building. Like, it opens up into this large platform, and on this further off of this platform there you see the iron crawler as it was described by Odysseus. However, what he did not describe to you was that this thing is absolutely massive. It appears to be the size of a...
No, I told him that. No, I said it was pretty big.
All right. As Odysseus recalls, perhaps, you see that the car rails on this thing are amazingly large. They are the size of like multi-roomed houses. They appear to be, comparable to the size of some of the larger buildings you saw within Ashmarsh. And there is a row of them that span to your left and to your right. And then at the far left, you can see down the track some ways the engine itself, as smoke is beginning to billow out of it in preparation as all of you gather onto this platform. There is a soldier that stands up on this platform and addresses the growing crowd. He says, "All right, everyone, prepare to board. It is going to be a weeks-long journey to get to the capital. Find yourselves a room. There should be plenty of space for everyone. No need to fight or argue over space. Make your way to wherever you can. Find a spot, hunker down. There will be plenty of supplies and food to go around. Be safe, and before you know it, we will be at the capital itself, and you will be free from these dangers. Now please, form a neat line and begin to enter the cars and orderly find your places." And as he says this, these doors on the side of this cart open up, and people begin going inside, and there are guards you can see inside, kind of directing people left and right further down into other carts as they walk in. You guys, as you're in line, continue to go forward until eventually you reach the inside, and there is a guard in there with a note, a quill and note, and he says, "Oi, how many will you be?"
I'm
Two, three,
staring
4, 5.
down at him from way tall. How big are your rooms?
He kind of looks up at you and sizes you up a little bit, and I reckon they'll be sizable enough for you.
Okay.
Well, there's
Hold on, Karagar. Hello, sir. We are here on behalf of the prince. He has ordered us to help with the extraction. We are to be guards along this crawler.
Oh, I see. Very well. If that's the case, then you will be go to your left, towards the front of the train. There will be a cabin that will be specifically designed for the protectors of the train. You will find yourselves to be provisioned, and you will find suitable accommodations and plenty of space for you to spread out and not be so cramped, if you will.
That sounds lovely.
Should any need arise during our trip, there are intercoms outfitted on this iron crawler that it'll be announced, and you will be expected to answer that call and provide defense should the iron crawler come under any attack from devils, monsters, bandits, whatever have you, upon our journey. Refusing to do so could result in your immediate expulsion from the iron crawler, and therefore you will be sent expediently out of one of the doors, wherever it is that you are expunged. It will then be your own privy to decide whether you go from there. But at that point, you are no longer a passenger aboard this iron crawler. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Final question. Where are they putting the wounded from the city?
The wounded will be in the second cart from the back.
Why so far from the guards?
That is where all the wounded and all the healers. The caboose of the iron crawler is also outfitted with a guard room or a mobile garrison.
Could I request that we be stationed in that area then? I have companions who will be in the hospital wing.
If that is your privy, just be forewarned, there are not as many accommodations for you. It is more so for the soldiers. But nonetheless, if that is your choosing, we will happily oblige you and put you in the furthest back cart.
I'll look at the group to gauge thoughts.
It sounds inefficient, but certainly understand the loss of your crew. Any survivors I would want to be close to them as well, most like. So if it's what you'd like, Kaz, we can work with it.
I
By we, I
appreciate
mean me.
Karagor will just shrug. A bed's a bed. Wherever they can fit me, I'll be happy.
Hopefully they can get you.
As I eye you up and down.
Might have to shove a couple of beds together, but maybe a couch. We'll figure it out.
I'm
Lucky for you,
expecting.
Jack.
I'm
Lucky for
expecting
you.
that, sorry, go ahead.
Lucky for you, Kanak doesn't take much room.
Good.
I do not mean to be rude, but if you have any more questions or none, please begin making your way to the back. There is a line that is getting very antsy behind you.
Yeah, I had a
Of course.
question,
Thank
but
you.
whatever.
I had to talk about Kanak, so
What?
too bad.
What is your? If you have a question, what is it?
Our proximity to the front of the crawler, was that because you were expecting any resistance that we may encounter? Would those threats be mostly towards the front of the vehicle? I was curious. I don't know if we could respond fast enough in time to make our way up here.
Well, for your understanding, there are 21 carts to be exact. 21 including the engine of the iron crawler. There are 4 garrison carts that are spread out throughout the reach of the iron crawler. The one towards the front, that one was typically designed to hold those such as yourselves in case the engine of the iron crawler came under attack. You would be the first to be able to answer that call. However, if you believe that your wounded, as you say, are a priority to you and they are important, it is also understood that you would want to be at the back as well. But rest assured, there are carts spread out through this vehicle that hold those that are intended to guard the Iron Crawler during its voyage.
Well, you have assuaged my fears. I'm all right with going to the back if you all are. Just,
Are there access points on top of the tops of these carts?
Indeed, there are hatches that go to the rooftops of the carts, if that is what you're meaning.
Yes, I think I'll be able to get around just fine.
I do not know what that means. We do prefer that everyone keep their hands and feet inside at all times, but if you intend to go out and get some fresh air, we are also not liable for any accidents you may have outside of the Iron Crawler.
Noted.
Very well. Any more questions?
No, I
think
do
not.
believe you helped us quite well. Come, gentlemen, we really must get out of the line. I'm sure there's plenty of other people who wish to get on.
Behind you, you hear, "What's taking so long? Hurry up, gods damn it! I'm fucking starving!"
Right. Just one last quick question. Just
No,
curiosity more
Odysseus,
so than anything.
Odysseus, I'm sure
The
we're fine.
privy. What happens when you use the privy on something like this? I need to know.
If you so choose
No,
to
you
use the
don't have
privy-
to answer that, please, no.
It's just-
We will get
This
out.
is engineering. That Terus needs this kind of engineering. We must spread the word of this design.
Then we can ask an engineer while we are on our way, but currently they have many other pressing matters to get to.
I
On
didn't
the
survive a
airship.
devil attack just to be killed in a line. I'm gonna die of old age.
I'm sorry, sir. Please give a little bit more time. Come. Let us go. We'll find our place. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Uthorn's gonna be bowing. He's like,
Where's the fucking fast pass to this?
What about the onboard entertainment? Wait, I got a question.
The conductor dwarf Disney has not figured out how to get people fast passes yet.
All right.
Odysseus, I lean to you
Well, you
as
gotta
we
download an
walk
app and
away.
everything. It's just a huge.
You have to get a special sending stone for it.
Dude, if you think the standard line is long, you should see the fast pass line.
My goodness.
But I lean to Odysseus as we walk away.
On my airships, we would just hang off the side to do our business. Perhaps it is similar with this Iron Crawler.
I can see it now. Has just walks to a door,
Diabolical.
opens it, shoves his ass out, just takes a dump.
That's gonna make for some awesome fan art.
Fan art now.
Odysseus, he's just shaking his head with like a sense of childlike wonder, and he just goes, "Diabolical."
Uthorn's gonna usher the rest down to the back of the train. I'm sure we'll find our accommodations somewhere.
Yes, so as you all kind of gather yourselves and kind of get not shoved, but vigorously pushed towards the back of the train to make way for the people coming in. You walk past. So this train itself would be the second, it would be there would be 20 or 10 10 carts on one side, 10 carts on the other. So this is the center of the whole train cart. So as you walk down each of these carts, you look around and you see different refugees kind of settling in, putting their bags down, setting up makeshift little clotheslines to hang their stuff on. You look around and you see that the inside of these carts are, as I said, now that you're inside, you can see that they are like a house. You see that there is like a main dining area. You see that there are different rooms off to the sides. A kitchen style in one corner, what appears to be the lavatory on the other side. You see like storage areas. You see what appears to be people going into a bedroom and laying on beds or sitting on beds or tucking children into these beds as you walk by. Just all of these different people that are kind of settling in. You get back as you keep moving. You eventually get to the second to last cart, the medical cart. You enter inside and you see it's much laid out the same, but instead of seeing what it would be like housing or what you would commonly find like in rooms in the house, instead you see that it is more so been set up with just beds, like cots, that are just lined up and down. You see a few what appear to be medics in the kitchen, kind of what appears to be cooking up some type of liquids. You see clerics that are kind of busying themselves using healing magic on some of these wounded that are on these beds already. And you see a bunch more just kind of busying themselves, setting this place up to be a mobile hospital as you go. Kaz, as you kind of walk through, you have yet to see Grashk, which would lead you to assume he might be somewhere still behind you in the line.
Okay.
As you continue past the hospital and move to the caboose of the Iron Crawler, it is much the same as the ones you did see before, albeit with it. This one itself is more militarized. This cart is more militarized. You see that there are weapon racks that are lined along the main hall section, with a table in the middle still with chairs surrounding it. You see that there is a kitchen. You can see that there what appears to be something of a artificer's workplace. You see that there is a lavatory area, and moving towards the back, you go into and you find the bedroom, which appears to only have 4 beds. But
there's 5 of us.
There is indeed 5 of you.
I'll
Is there
sleep on the floor. I don't
is
mind.
there a canvas anywhere?
Yeah, that's easy enough to find. You would see that there are kind of piles, folded up canvas that are kind of tied with rope to keep them from shifting when the Iron Crawler is in motion.
I never was much for a bed.
I want to attempt to make a hammock with the canvas, string up a hammock.
Go ahead, make a dexterity check.
Damn, Kaz is so cool.
That is a 21.
Oh yeah.
Easily enough. You've done this hundreds of times. It's like a second nature to you. You cut in holes and slots where they need to be. You run rope through it. You tie the knots securely. You find two places that you see that would appear to situate you most comfortably, and you easily harness up the ropes, tie them off, and you have a very functional hammock.
I prefer to sleep swaying in the wind anyway. You all can take the beds.
And I'll jump up and test my hammock and lay down and just do all that.
Yeah, you
Nice.
jump up and you lay back into your hammock, and closing your eyes, you could almost imagine that you're back on the sand runner.
Well, I suppose if Silas still wants to sleep on the floor, we could put two of these together for Karagar.
Well, let's not speak too fast.
How big are the beds?
Are they dwarven beds?
Oh shit. uh,
No, they do appear to be like a standard bed. They aren't shorter by any means. You look around, and surprisingly, like most of the things in here, despite the fact that it is dwarves, the chairs might be a little bit lower, but for the most part, like everything is normal size.
Nice.
well,
Well,
that's rather accommodating for them.
Silas,
I'm
I
sure they
think
make a
you'll-
profit.
I think you'll be fine. You can take a bed. I'll just dangle my feet off or whatever. Maybe I can find like a stool in a galley or something to rest them on while I sleep. We'll be fine.
Well, I certainly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Karagar, are you barefoot, Karagar, or do you wear shoes?
Definitely
As the grippers out for sure.
gotta. Yeah, I gotta think about the
Yeah!
fan art
My
possibilities.
man!
Definitely barefoot.
How big are your feet?
Asking the
Uh,
real questions.
asking
can't
for a
remember.
friend.
I can't remember how big I said Karagar was. Karagar's feet are probably like size 18 shoe.
Damn.
Jesus.
I mean, did you
He's
say
he's a half giant.
are you?
Wow.
They
Are
might
you like
be,
are you 7 foot tall?
I think I'm at least 7 foot tall.
How big are
I
Shaq's
bet
feet?
you would have like a size 25 foot.
They're probably
Yeah.
way big, yeah.
I hadn't
Like
ever noticed.
he's proportionally tall. He's not like a freak human who grew too tall. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone who's
A
over
freak
17.
human.
Yeah,
Wow.
sorry.
Jeez.
Shaq's feet
If you're
are 22.
7 foot tall,
size
you're a
22.
freak.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Shax is a freak human. If you
Shax
can't
is a-
agree with that, then you're not.
Okay, what size shoe does Shaq wear?
He wears a size 22.
Yeah, I bet
Damn.
Karagar's probably like a size 20.
Okay.
He's tall, but he's
You
not.
kind of have
built.
you kind of have small feet for how big you are.
Yeah.
Well, they're only 8
Actually,
inches
no,
more than
they're
my
He
20
prefers the
more.
term dainty.
20's good.
Karagar is gonna walk over to a bed and then look at Kaz, and then I'm gonna snap my fingers and minor illusion right above the bed. Another hammock, and I'm gonna jump up on the bed and fall back on it just through the illusion onto the bed. Just lean back. Worth a try.
Well-
I'm sorry. What is this? How did you do that?
Magic. It's magic, Faith Man.
Hmm.
I bet you can do
Remember-
something similar.
Remember, Odysseus, how I spoke earlier of different avenues of magic? And how
course.
my magic divvied more from musical and natural senses, and Karagar's came from his studies?
I believe I recall.
His studies give him more variety. I believe that was just a simple illusionary spell, was it not, Karagar?
It was indeed. It's my specialty. Karagar Cloud Shifter is my full name. I like to
Odysseus
do
is
little
just
tricks.
pointing at you, is like just running his finger through your illusion, like totally transfixed.
Yep. I'll cast like prestidigitation and make like some sparks fly up in the corner of the room, and I'll open and close the door a couple of times.
Hmm.
Most people just see it as parlor tricks, but when you're 7 foot tall and blue, it attracts a little more attention.
Well, you see something new every day. This is
Yes.
quite the spectacle, Saragar.
Sadly,
My-
I have much of the same of parlor tricks, and I'm going to hit my harp, and it's going to
Unfortunately,
cast.
no one asked you.
It's
Thor.
gonna cast can.
That Trey said that, not Silas. Silas wouldn't say that.
Oh, I might have to go end it, guys. I think Uthorn waits for the Uthorn's gonna go lay under the train. He's gonna lay on the tracks.
It's the trolley issue, except instead of other people on the other side of the split, it's no one. It's like
It's no one or Uthorn. But I am going to cast Cantrip on Karagar
What?
for kicks and giggles. I
what
temporarily
the fuck is
weave
that?
temporarily tangle the weave around the creature within range I can see at the until the start of my next turn. Each time the creature tries to cast a cantrip, the spell effect fails. It must succeed on an ability check or it falls prone.
Is
Oh,
that
man.
real?
Yeah, it's a spell called cantrip. It's
Oh my God.
it has a hyphen
Nice.
between cantrip.
Oh my good god.
I'll just like snap my fingers a few times in frustration. Maybe that dampening field is affecting us more than just our items.
And then Karagar just falls forward on his face. I'm kidding. No. It was just another one of my also party tricks. It just stops some of the minor things. I apologize.
That'd be handy.
I thought it was to be a fun little joke. But
I take
in the
no offense.
meantime, if you all don't mind, I wouldn't mind getting some rest. I am quite spent after today. But as we go to rest, if you wouldn't mind, I would love to play us something to kind of ease the day's troubles away.
All right.
Odysseus is just moving his hand in and out of Karagar's illusion still.
Taking silence
Play
and
away,
whatnot
my dear.
as permission, I am just gonna start playing my harp.
The first note that comes out, I fall asleep. I'm just
Yeah.
instantly out.
Give a
snoring.
give a performance check, Uthorn.
Yeah. Meat dice
meat
coming
dice. A 9 to a
that-
17 is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is
There you go.
insane.
17.
17, yeah. Silas, that first pluck of the string just kind of like hits something like within your subconscious, maybe from like some type of elven music you heard when you were a wee babe. But it like
Reminds
that
me of my
first
mom and my nugget dad.
that first
Wait,
note.
Is that lore?
He's got a nugget.
I don't know. I don't think about it.
Hasn't determined if he wants to go down that route or not.
Ugh.
Nugget devil.
No, I get that
It is Schrodinger's nugget.
They call me
Here's a nugget.
it.
gross.
But yes,
Blood
Silas, that
nugget.
first note hits and you
Oh.
immediately just conk out into a nice, deep, easy slumber.
Nice.
What are the rest of you going to do? As Uthorn begins to strum a beautiful melody on his harp.
I just realized our music in the background's not playing. I'll be right back.
This fucking guy.
Is there a hatch? Can I see the hatch to the roof?
The hat, yeah. If you look around there in the back of the cart, there is a little area, and if you look up into it, there is a hatch that is above.
I want to open it and crawl up and sit on top of the cart and just kind of watch the people funneling out of the camp onto the crawler.
Yeah, you as you look out, you get a. It's kind of a bittersweet view as you look out. You can see that all the people are kind of funneling in. Slowly but surely, it seems that the back of the line is growing closer, which means departure will probably be sometime soon once everybody is on board. But you look around and you see this large iron crawler that you're on, just the majesty of it, and you look out into the distance, and you can see the mountains that kind of surround you. The mountain itself, the mountainous rock that this fortress has been built on, and as you look now, you can see that the rails are built into this stone and carved through, and even tunnel through this foothill, if you will, straight on north. But looking down, you see this beautiful scenery, but it is juxtaposed to this smoke that is rising through the air. This almost metallic, acrid taste or smell in the air that you didn't quite notice before, it being in a hurry and just kind of the adrenaline in you and just trying to get to where you needed to go. But taking this moment, you've noticed the air is just, it feels off, it tastes off. And you can look down and you see that there are these fissures that are sprouting, almost appear to be like growing out of what would have been the barrier or the border of the Doom Shroud. As they kind of crawl out, you can see the greenish hue kind of lighting the air as the day is beginning to end. It is starting to get to be sunset by now. As you look around, and this sickly green glow just is kind of permeating in a place that you can't quite see, but you know for a fact that beyond there is Ashmarsh and what lies in ruin of what it once was.
That's what I do.
All right.
Thanks for painting a picture. That was good.
Beautiful.
Anybody else?
Well, Uthorn's playing a fine tune. Karagor will sit up in bed. Odysseus, I'm sorry I called you an idiot earlier. I've had some very unpleasant interactions with religious fanatics in my time, so I'm a little wary of any holy man, but you seem a good sort, just like the rest of these fellas. Kelp didn't call you an idiot either.
I know.
And Kelp will clip at you.
Fanatic is a strong word, but I accept your apology. We've been through a lot. I think you have every right to feel and act the way that you do right now. Cloud Strike, is that what you said?
Cloud Shifter.
Cloud Shifter.
Yes.
It is a pleasure.
I'll reach out to shake your hand.
Odysseus will shake your hand, and you'll notice his super cool Kraken tattoo on his right arm. He didn't mention anything when you were asking about magical items, but you see, it was a very vibrant, almost moving-looking tattoo when you first met him, and it's now a very dull, grayish black. And that's the hand he shakes. He goes, Odysseus, my Undari, is that my species?
Yes, Undari.
Yeah, Undari is Triton in this world. Oh. My Undari name is Pax, but you can call me Odysseus.
Good to meet you. I'll nod at your tattoo. Undarin?
Something of the sort. I imagine it is. It was bestowed upon me by the Undertide Council when I was promoted, you could say, to assault priest and sent off into Terus to spread the word of Undarin.
Well, I suppose if you're going to serve a god, he's a good one to follow.
I think so.
I think the glow will come back to it. Either the further we get away from here, or maybe just in a few days. I think Silas has the right idea. Maybe time to catch a few Z's, but I think I'm a little too wound up. I need to wind down. Thorn, that music is lovely.
I do appreciate it. I've worked quite hard to be able to perfect all sorts of different music. I actually was studied to be an opera singer, and performed for quite a while, until I decided that I needed a different avenue in life.
Understandable.
I think some rest would do us all good after what we've witnessed. But we do have a saying at my monastery from Undarin himself. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Yeah,
If you,
I like that.
Uthorn, the music is lovely, but I must meditate for a few hours and see if I can't consult my gods. But if you're still playing when I'm done, I will surely give it a listen.
Worry not. I only plan to play for just a little bit longer to kind of help the others get to sleep, and then I shall. Once my nerves are calmed as well, I'll rest my head.
Silas's snores are now approaching 80 decibels.
Bro is in the deepest of slumbers.
Odysseus
80
will.
decibels, holy hell. Oh my god.
That's
wild.
That's so loud. At 90 decibels, my watch tells me it's too loud, like at sporting events and stuff. So 80 decibels is loud.
If I'm correct, if there is a constant 80 to 90 decibel range, you have to have earplugs in OSHA wise in work environments.
When Silas snores, you can feel in your feet a slight vibration in the metal of this part.
Little bro's tired.
Yeah. So Odysseus, you could just watch. He gets up and goes to his cot and gets in like a meditating pose, and then pulls out his like bottle of drinking water, and I'll cast shape water. He makes it a perfect sphere and just plops it on his head and meditates with his hands on his knees with this water sphere over his head for the next hour.
That's awesome.
So you said 80 decibels, right?
I'm sure.
Dude, that's a garbage disposal, or like a phone ringing in your ear.
Yep.
Yes, Odysseus, he's not there, but as Odysseus forms this water circle and places it over his head, the world around him muffles. The plucking of the harp muffles away. While your eyes are open, you can see every now and again the rippling of the water from Silas's snores, but the snoring itself. Oh God!
Yes.
It's not
It took-
representative.
It took me
Wow.
a while. It took me a while to find it, but
Wow.
we have it.
Perfect.
Oh,
Sounds
no.
like a heifer.
Yes.
Well, when you spend a lot of time around them, they start rubbing off on you.
you.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
on what?
Oh my
Rubbing off
goodness.
on you or
Huh?
rubbing off with you?
Well, no comment.
Yikes.
Heck, I
Um,
will say the one thing: a heifer is not been bred yet. So
That's true.
yeah.
That's
What?
true. But yes.
Oh my
Is it
god.
like Groundhog
Odysseus.
Day? What are you
Is it
saying?
yeast?
God. Odysseus, while
Lock
that
in.
god awful
Lock in.
snoring is sounding throughout the cart, kind of throwing off the rhythm of Uthorn every now and again. As it's quiet. The sound itself, the water that you have created around your head, even muffles that horrid snoring coming from Silas as you close your eyes and you imagine yourself beneath the waves, the water in your ears mimicking the sounds of the deep sea as you fall into your meditation.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Anything else
DM,
anybody wants to do?
Once the others like kind of settle in, I will stop playing and I will lay back and close my eyes as well.
All right.
Does Silas wake up when you stop playing?
I don't
Turn
think
that-
that'll roll a con saving throw.
Turn that back on. I was listening to that.
Every dad in his armchair. Huh?
Yeah, I definitely wake up.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Silas needs noise to sleep. Confirmed. Get this man a fan.
Oh no.
Now I won't be able to sleep tonight.
Oh, shit.
Silas's insomnia takes hold. Uh,
Well.
Hey, FYI, guys, I do have encouraging song. As you finish a short or long rest, you can play a song on a musical instrument in which you have proficiency in and give heroic inspiration to up to 2 allies who hear that song.
Nice.
Wow.
Kelp and Connect buff both
Yes.
get.
Kelp and Kanakba. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give it to Silas and Odysseus tonight.
okay.
As we drift to sleep.
So, as the last tunes of the harp ring out, and
So give it. As a
Uthorn.
human, I get heroic inspiration. Give it to someone else whenever I take a long rest.
Oh, really? Okay. Then
That's
we'll
a-
go.
We haven't taken a
We'll
long
go.
rest.
Okay, you're right.
the assumptions. No, but as
Someone
the
should
last,
stand guard.
as the last notes
we actually
of
need
the
Oh,
of the harp ring out, you all, before you completely drift off to deep sleep, you hear the distant sound of what would appear to be the iron crawler's horn as it pulls a couple times, and then after a moment you feel a shift as it would appear the iron crawler begins to move.
Is this the horn that we hear?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man. man.
It's more like a
Not the soundboard.
it's more like the horn of a ship, like a foghorn.
Let's see. Hold on. We might
Suddenly-
have.
That's actually
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah,
Hey, all right.
that's about what it would sound like. Yeah, that's actually pretty
Wow.
perfect.
And then you guys hear the captain over the intercom. He goes, "Attention, passengers.
All aboard. We are departing for Dorfarum.
Lobotomies on cart 9.
Please keep your hands and feet within the iron crawler, and please, no defecating out the windows.
Yo, that this remix of Karagar, the art, it goes wild, dude.
What?
That
Are you talking about
goes
the big beat one?
hard. Yeah.
I feel like I have to show stream that. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll get
It's perfect.
as soon as one of our members gets his head out of his ass and we get our YouTube channel up and going, we'll share art with you guys. We'll have a way
Damn
to
Oh,
do
beat
it.
though, man.
it just lined up so well.
Damn.
Uh,
Yeah. So you guys will get a long rest.
nice.
Hooray!
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So, as you all drift off to sleep and sleep through the night, you awake sometime later, presumably the next morning.
There.
And
it's
so,
it's on screen.
God, they're so detailed.
Those are detailed grippers. What the heck?
They are.
It learns with every request. It learns what the people want.
That
Look
is
at the grippers. Though.
insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh
The
my
creases on the knuckles are.
What's up
insane.
with that guy?
That's just a Slav.
gosh.
Dude looks like a tank from Borderlands.
Good lord.
Oh
My goodness.
god damn. Karagar rolls over in his sleep and his toes cut the cart in half.
Those grippers cannot be contained.
Oh.
Uh,
God
as
damn.
you all awaken the next morning, we're going to shift into a bit of a
Do we level up?
different scenario. No.
Kaz and Odysseus,
so-
don't forget you two. I'm gonna give you guys the heroic inspiration for tonight.
So, as was mentioned earlier by the Durazan soldier, it is about a week's journey, so about 7 days on the Iron Crawler to get to the capital. During that time, every day, every morning, you are going to be rolling to see what events might transpire that day.
Oh shit.
So,
Mm-hmm.
with it being the first day of journeying, I need somebody to roll a d20 for me.
Hey, I'm gonna roll the meat
Ah
dice.
shit, we forgot.
Meat die.
The meat dice.
Turn it around.
Meat
hate
dice
Don't
is
roll,
a
the,
10.
don't roll the meat dice. You're gonna summon a Tarask, bro.
Meat dice.
Wait, why do we have Scott roll?
Because I
don't
just claimed it. That's why. Gotta be quicker than that.
Probably shouldn't have been Scott.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh
With-
yay!
With a 10, as you were traveling along in the cart, you feel, surprisingly, you feel it like the earth shake, and suddenly the brakes on the iron crawler are pulled, and you all kind of lurch unexpectedly. Go ahead and make a dexterity throw. Save for me, everyone.
Oh shit.
As you guys all kind of wake up with the lurch, you hear a bucket splash of water as Odysseus's water helmet just splashes all over him in his bed.
Oh,
What kind of check is it?
Dexterity save.
Good dex
Nice.
save. Be fine.
Why is it rolling so many dice for me? What is going on?
18 for Odysseus.
18,
Do you
18
have
for
advantage
character.
somehow or for some reason?
18 for
It
Karagor.
said I had advantage. I rolled with advantage, and I don't understand why.
Anybody roll lower than a 10?
I got an
I
8.
did.
All right. So for those of you that rolled lower than a 10, the sudden breaking of the iron crawler catches you so off guard that it like flings you forward, and you like crash. Some of you crash into tables, others into walls. As you kind of roll on the ground, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, shit.
Do we
Along
get
with-
a long rest though?
You did. You got a long rest.
Okay, all right.
Thank God, if
Um,
we didn't, I might have gone unconscious.
Lord have mercy. So
Undarin does have mercy.
with that, the iron crawler has appeared to stop, and over the intercoms you hear, "Sorry for the abrupt break, but unfortunately, due to some inclement rocks, there is blockage on the tracks. Along with that,
You see what I'm saying?
I thought that
there
was me
you
playing
hear
that.
you hear it. There is a pause that sounds like that in the intercom. As I was saying, with the magical anomalies taking place in the instruments, the drill on the front of the iron crawler is not functioning. Therefore, we will be needing to remove the rock slide manually. Please stand by. Drinks will be provided to you. Thank you.
Like,
So, with the rock slide in place, you have 2 options. You can either go out and assist in removing it and potentially speed up the time, or remain where you are and kind of just do your own thing.
well, we should probably help. I imagine that
I potentially have a spell that can help.
Might as well make a good impression.
The
I'll
promise
get
of
off the
Undarin.
cart.
Yes, the promise of Undarin just does lend me some capabilities over air and earth. Perhaps I could be of assistance as well.
All right. Are you all going to go assist?
Yeah, Kaz is gonna jump on top of the carts and walk up to the front or where it is and run reconnaissance.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
It's a 14.
14. Looking around the vicinity, around the iron crawler, it appears that besides the rock slide at the front, there doesn't appear to be any signs of life or other suspicious activity.
What is the terrain we're in?
So where you were at, where this happened, so look around and you see that you are on the side of a mountain. So think of like a path has been cut along the side of this mountain as it goes up upward and then through kind of this mountain pass. The rails itself cling to the mountainside. Looking over the left, you see that it is like a sheer drop. Down far below. Looking out further, you can see that it is the landscape itself. Besides these mountains that you're traveling alongside, you can see that there are like these very tall karsts that are dotted around as well. Like, so you see these large pillars of stone that just jut from the ground in the distance. Looking forward, you can see that eventually it would appear that the iron crawler the rails of the iron crawler move away from this mountain and eventually kind of go more into like open terrain and kind of through these like karst fields.
Sweet.
But as it is now, you look and you see that like from what would appear to be somewhere up higher on the mountainside, a rock slide happened and has blocked the path going forward.
Where you stop.
So as you all kind of get off, you also see, if you look at the iron crawler, and you can see that it is, since it has braked, the large iron legs have come out and pierced into the earth to provide like an anchor for the iron crawlers so that it remains stable.
Sweet.
But yeah, you all go to the front and begin to help out. Go ahead and somebody make a group strength check for me.
Probably ought not be me.
Not I.
Give it a try.
Carragher's tall, but he's really not strong.
Mine's okay.
Is
It's
this
not
a
the end of
save?
the
Is
world.
this just a regular strength check?
Yep.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
All right. So with the dirty 20, you, with all of your help, instead of what would have likely cost you a day, an extra day's worth of time to get to the capital, was instead cut down to about 8 hours of hard labor getting this rock, all of these boulders and everything out of the way, broken down, thrown off to the side, cleared away.
Was it a big boulder? What'd you say?
I hate it.
Yes. It was a big boulder that probably killed something else on the way down.
You guys just wait for the next one shot.
But yeah, with the blockage out of the way, you all are able to board back onto the iron crawler, and its legs retract back up. And over the intercom, you hear, "Thank you all for your patience. We are getting ready to depart once more. Hold on." And you hear the horn once more, and then the lurch forward as the iron crawler begins its journey anew. Yep.
Nice.
As this happens, the rest of the day seems to go by without much incident. Is there anything else you guys would like to do throughout the day, or continue on to the next?
I'm good.
Good.
Let's
Yeah.
keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
So next morning, somebody else go ahead and roll a d20.
I just rolled well. I don't want to take it.
Okay, I'll do it.
No, he rolled. He rolled.
No, he's
Yeah.
saying he rolled well in his strength check. He doesn't want to roll
Oh.
again.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be bad. So yeah, go ahead, Connor.
Another nat 20.
Let's go!
Yo!
Let's go!
That might not be good though.
No, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
A natural 20. Huh?
That might not be.
So-
The iron crawler grows wings.
So,
And leave
as,
the atmosphere.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
as you all, the day goes on, and you all seem to be having no worries. It's pretty relaxing for some time.
Not a thing.
Then you hear the horn of the iron crawler ring out. With it, over the intercom, you hear the engineer once more. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay calm. But there appears to be some unidentified entities closing in on the iron crawler. Be advised and brace as the guardians of the vehicle protect you.
Defenders of Earth, rise up.
And
Where's Mighty Boris?
as that happens, you all
There, it's a genie.
from the back of the iron crawler, you begin to hear crashing on the hatch. And you all look back from you all gather into the main hall of your caboose cart, and the sound of ripping metal from where the hatch was,
Oh no.
as something drops down into the cart with you. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Damn.
Nice.
Ugh.
I hope it's a Pegasus.
You guys hear
Oh
an
wow!
extremely loud
bag
female
of magic
scream.
items just fell. That's crazy. What's up, guys? Take
Was
your-
that
I
Saint
was hoping
Nicholas
a nat 20 would be
penguin?
like traders or something. But no.
Trade, yeah. We'll give
Something.
you 2 silver and a tooth.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll give you some
is
feet pics for gold.
there is potential for you guys to run into some people with some goods, but it was definitely not a natural 20 that got you that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What?
we shall see what has opened the hatch and greets you at the back of the iron crawler.
It's Thimblewick.
I hope so.
He is here to save you all. He is your salvation. But
Good session.
That is
DM.
one
Here's-
DMPC I
Hey,
cherish forever.
yes.
Here's a random D&D question for the group. If someone was to cast heat metal on the iron crawler, how would that affect it? How much metal would it heat?
I think there's a size limit.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's too big.
yeah, I think
So it has to be an object, and I think object is described as a certain size and
like it.
whatnot. in the
yeah.
rules.
9th level heat metal.
You just turn it into a.
I
big
think
old
that's
hot
like a
box.
situation where the DM says, no, that doesn't work, sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, if you
Maybe-
did
maybe-
ninth level
dude,
heat metal,
If it was a
Just
9th level heat metal,
everyone-
that'd be cool as shit.
Yeah.
that would be dope. Dude, and
I
everyone
mean-
on board just melts.
Oh my god.
Yo. Butter.
That would be bad.
Looks
But,
like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah. We shall see. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight on another wonderful journey. It's good to have Karagar back in the midst of things. Also, great that we are finally monetized on this here Twitch site. So we're gonna keep on
better be
climbing.
fucking monetized because I just got like I don't know 8 or 9 ads during that entire
Yeah, well,
time.
yeah,
Jeff
you know.
Goldblum kept
It's
jump-scaring
okay.
me.
So it has it
Twitch,
set
Twitch,
to run a
finds a way.
1.5 minute ad every 18 minutes. And I tried to
Huh.
change it to lower it how often it happens, but I couldn't find out. It wouldn't
Yeah,
let me.
we'll look into it. And
Well,
if you have
yeah.
legit
Your stream experience.
ads and things like that, people throw them our way.
Yeah, so
You
we're gonna continue figuring that out and ironing out the kinks. But thank you so much for joining us every night on our journeys through Terrace. We enjoy it. We enjoy having you here watching as we come up with some random shenanigans. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, all that good stuff. Follow our socials. We'll eventually get this up on YouTube
Give
someday.
some subs, guys. Go out
Yes.
there and give some subs. For
Yes.
us.
Hey,
Get
and
some
thank
subs
you-
We
now.
appreciate
Thank you
all
for
the
our
subs that
4
we did get
subscribers
tonight.
today. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
our
Also-
4 starting subscribers.
Also,
Never
hey,
forget you, Chummy C. We will
you don't
never
have
forget
to
you.
subscribe. It is not a requirement to enjoy content. Please just come and interact.
We are gonna start.
mhm.
We are gonna start gating stuff behind subscriptions.
Oh my
Want to
god.
check
It
all
is
that
a
content
requirement
out
for
and
Karagar
subscribe.
feet pics.
Yes. Karagar feet pics will be blocked
Tonight's-
behind.
If you- we
Tonight's
gave you your
was
one free preview.
Yeah, tonight's
Yep.
was a free preview.
A teaser.
Yes. So look forward to that content if you subscribe.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have plenty of it for you.
But
But
yeah,
until
subscriptions
then,
are not necessary. Please don't feel the need that you have to. We would love a follow because that also helps the engagement. We just love
Yes.
people being here and sharing the time with
Yep.
us.
yeah, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch us. Have a wonderful rest of your night and a wonderful rest of your week. So until the next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.